XRP is worth more than 227 right now. In just 15 days, on October 31st or November 1st, the price of XRP will go up by a huge amount. When we talk about this breakout, it will happen. This is very important. Watch this movie even if you have one XRP because it has news that has never been made public before. There will be a straight transfer of hundreds of trillions of dollars into the XRP ledger. This will turn that money into XRP. We're talking about a lot of money, trillions of dollars. There will be a big supply shock because of this, which will push the XRP to more than $227. Everything on this list has now been backed up and checked. We have the facts, the video clip, and the proof. We need to start right away because we have a lot to talk about. Let's start with this. You can see that the money system is changing. In the US, for instance, they are updating their payment methods and changing the way they take payments. Finally, we can see that the US government is starting to use cryptocurrency and blockchain in its banking system. And broadcutting is a huge step forward. We want to use XRP to power the whole new US banking system and framework. People even said that XRPs in the XRP record will make global liquidity possible, which is what the future of banking is all about. What does this have to do with anything? President Trump is about to say that the whole government payment system will be renewed. This includes the US-based FedNow payment system, which is important for all payments made in the US within the government reserve and with other countries, with brand new cutting-edge tech. Now we need to know how long it will take, yes? Trump, who is president of the US, says that the Federal Reserve will change its payment system to one that is more modern and digital. The source also says that more people will be needed to run the new US banking system. But that's not all. The CEO of Bank of America told Fox News that the bank is now moving all of its payment tools to use XRP for all deals within the bank. It was possible to get hundreds of billions of dollars again. But once more, the fact that we're seeing US-based groups, it's important to change. This is more proof that the Federal Reserve will probably use XRP to help make a new banking system that is much better. In fact, Ripple's CTO, David Schwartz, just said that banks are now using XRP. He also said that the Ripple Bank, which has been approved and is about to open, will only use XRP to make payments and will run on the XRP ledger. Huge amounts of money are being talked about here. We can see the door being opened right now. It seems important to me. Once more, we talk about Trump, this time in the context of XRP's price going up to $227 in about a month. Guys, take a look. Right next to this picture of Brad Garlinghouse is a picture of Donald J. Trump. Take a look. Theodore J. Trump is very far to the right, and the rebel CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, is very far to the left. It shouldn't be a big surprise if it does happen since these two have met before. The XRP letter is being used to help the Federal Reserve's payment system once more. Oh no. First, President Trump's son Eric says he has met Brad Gellinger and knows him very well. He talks about Brad Gellinger and Brad Gellinger's Ripple and XRP. This shows that XRP is well known in the federal government, the legal field, and the payment business. These big banks, like BlackRock, JP Morgan, and Goldman Sachs, know a lot about XRP. How did they get there? Do you know about XRP? A story was proven true. It's true that BlackRock and JP Morgan have been buying XRP. Again, this is JP Morgan telling everyone that an XRP fund is going to be launched. The only thing this fund wants to do is buy XRP and keep it. They've been doing that for years, even before Ripple's case with the SAT. A clear link can be seen. And these people have bought XRP since they know where it's going. Now I'm going to play the clip for you so you can hear it for yourself and not just take my word for it. Once more, 227 in the next 15 days is a lot of money. If you look at what's really going to happen, like putting $600 trillion right into the XRP system, which I'm about to do, you'll see that this has never been done before and will probably cause a supply shock right away. Guys, you need to look at XRP before we start the show. The XRP charts show a nice comeback. Yes, it did go the other way a while ago and then make a nice return. Right now we're waiting, but guys, we've teamed up with Keep Calm to give up to $100 worth of XRP to everyone who watches this video. It's kind of like getting free money. You get $100, which you can use to buy anything you want or any other coin you like. This is a great chance. To put it another way, you'll never get another chance like this. To put it another way, this is your chance to get money for free. Sign up for Apple, for example. That's all you need to do. You might decide to buy it if you like what the blurb says. Everything can be done in 5 minutes. That's the reason I strongly advise it. Let's watch the show again. 227 in 15 days. There must be a supply shock where trillions of dollars join the XRP ledger all at once for this to happen. This is why I keep going back to this point. It doesn't happen very often, and it can't happen very often either. One of them is the Federal Reserve, which is why we talked about XRP. Hey guys, you will also be shocked by this next video. Look at this right now. Scott Bent of the U.S. Treasury says that things are about to get a lot better in the U.S. in terms of spending, output, and job growth. It's crazy. All of this is going on at the same time, and the best part isn't even over yet. Don't worry, it will happen. This person is in charge of the Federal Reserve. Institutions can now use cryptocurrencies like XRP on a large scale, as he just said. Once more, this couldn't have happened at a better time, since Trump has said that the payment sector will be changed. The U.S. Treasury says that everything is going to go wrong. The number of times prices go up is becoming more and more valuable. There is proof that banks in the U.S. cannot use cryptocurrency like XRP. This comes from the Board of Governors, which is part of the federal government. Now comes the best part. Things are about to go down. Everything is coming together, putting out a huge amount of money, $650 trillion to be exact. This number was just brought up when they talked about the real estate market. Out of our $600, this is the most valuable asset class, or at least one of the most valuable asset classes. You can see that the real estate market is about to hit the XRP database. RealFi is doing this. It is a very big company that will add real estate worth trillions of dollars to the XRP.